Welcome back to some more battles. We are in the open Great League, and let's run this team featuring the Serperior paired with the Shadow Feraligatr and the Shadow Lapras. So ABB Water, we're going to switch on to the Feraligatr immediately, and we're going to be able to fire off this Hydro first. They can tank it, so they're going to be able to throw a move here. We're going to shield because we think that this energy on our Feraligatr is going to be way more useful later on. They're staying in, which is kind of good for us, as we do see them stay and throw a move. We're going to double shield here. We have an opportunity to get this second shield or get the KO. Let's see what they do. They decide to let it go. That's fine. And now we see the Drapion. We do have the energy advantage, so we're going to be able to fire off this Hydro here, and we get the last shield. So that's pretty good. We're going to switch out immediately into the Lapras. They get the debuff, unfortunately, and that's exactly what we didn't want to see. Another Prince easily takes us out, but they are energy dry, so let's see if this is going to be winnable here. So far they've revealed only Crunch. Do they have the Sludge Bomb? Oh wow, huge Sludge Bomb goes through, and for some reason we didn't get the move off. That one turn lag right there didn't allow us to get that move, but I don't think it would have mattered because they had such a huge advantage. Maybe if they had like Gastrodon in the bag, maybe we would have had a chance, but still a tough team to deal with. Okay, good lead here. They swap out into their Lapras. That's not really an answer to the Serperior, so we're going to threaten shield or the KO. We get the shield, and then we go into our own Lapras. Let's see what moveset they're running. They are running the Skull Bash, so a little bit unfortunate there. This allows them to get to another move. This Sparkling Aria does take us out, unfortunately. So they are boosted, but now we know their moveset. We don't have to worry about any of the moves from this Lapras except for Skull Bash, but this is not the Skull Bash. They're going to allow us to overfarm a ton. We're going to fire off this Frenzy Plant here. This is going to get the KO. And then we see the Tinkatunk in the back, but they decide to switch out into their Claydol, and this is where Feraligatr shines because we're doing super effective fast move and super effective charge moves. We just shield here. It's going to be the Raccoon. That's fine. We need to take this out immediately so we don't take any more fast move pressure. And now we have a shield to hide behind. Tinkatunk does get to a move. We're going to shield here, and let's see if we're going to be able to reset this at all. We're going to build up a lot of energy, try to combo play or catch a move. Looks like we do combo into the Frenzy Plant. They're looking for a lot of energy. They're forced to throw energy here. Heavy Slam is easily going to take us out, and we get to come back in with the Feraligatr with 2 moves loaded. So even if that move didn't get through or get the KO, we had another one banked, so we were going to be able to win that game regardless. So GG's to our opponents. Serperior ended up being a core breaker for their team. Interesting enough. All right, Grumpig lead. Okay, we're gonna stay in for now. Both of us are just chunking away with our fast move. They're doing more fast move pressure than us, but we get to these Frenzy Plants quicker than they get to their charge moves. We're gonna let this go. Dynamic Punch is used, and we're gonna switch out into the Feraligatr with a lot of energy advantage. You can see right here, we did get to this Hydro Cannon. They decided to tank it, but this next one is going to be a big decision. Are they going to shield or let this go? They decided to shield. Unable to get to a third Hydro, but at least we have the shield advantage now. We're going to come back in here with the Serperior. Serperior is looking to tank the move, and we're going to dip out of there as soon as we survive that. Huge farm down, and that is going to be what we need to potentially win this game now. I think they peekabooed played into their Crustle. The Crustle didn't really want to tank these Sparklings anyway, so tough situation for our opponent. Huge Sparkling goes through, and now we can shield and farm down. This farm down will allow us to potentially get to the move. Nope, not quite. The next couple of sideways will be able to take this out. And now we can just get to the Sparkling for the KO. So GG's to our opponent. Interesting team by them. Honestly, They had the Bug Rock for their dark weakness with their Grumpig, but I guess they just didn't want to see any ghost types. They didn't really have an answer for ghost types. Okay, this is neutral lead as both of us are doing super effective fast move. Damage. We go for the Frenzy Plant first, get the shield, and then we're going to dip out of here. This Feraligatr looking to tank moves. Okay, they go for the Icy Wind bait, and we can survive that easily. And then they actually have another water type. This water type here is going to be pretty tanky, especially since we're debuffed. We get to one Ice Beam. It did roughly like 30%. And at this point, we can just go into our Lapras. We're assuming they have Ice Beam, so we can tank all the moves here. The question is, will we be able to farm down from this range? This Aero Ace, we're going to shield. And let's see if we can farm down from this point. Okay, that's a great energy advantage again. Primeape comes in, so we're just going to fire off this Skull Bash. Huge Skull Bash goes through. They combo play into their Dugong. We're going to tank this move. And then we're going to go into our Serperior. We know they are relatively energy dry. We're going to fire off this Aerial Ace. They let it go, and down goes the Primeape. So GG's to our opponent. It looks like the Serperior / Lapras core working pretty well right now, but mainly because Lapras has the ability to farm down a bunch of stuff right now. Horrible lead. Now we're going to go into the Feraligatr. They match us with their Lapras. And this, unfortunately, is not going to be great for this Feraligatr because we have all resistant moves. They're going to be able to throw a move here. Let's see if we survive this. Okay, we barely survive and we get farmed down. So just like we were farming down stuff with our Lapras, they are farming us down, which is not necessarily great. This Lapras did have the Skull Bash, unfortunately, so that's huge damage. Oh, looks like they have their own Feraligatr. We try to catch a move here, but unfortunately they were patient with the Ice Beam as used, and yeah, unfortunately this is just not going to work out for us. Too many good answers in the back. Unfortunately, we don't even have Ice Beam here, so we don't even have a way to one-hit KO, even if we wanted to. Our opponent is just going to save the shields for their backline. Maybe we get a shield here. Not even. So yeah, they're just going to put everything onto the Feraligatr here, and rightfully so. Check out the team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.